All right. Obviously, you guys were on this for a reason. Yeah, I'm just super thankful and blessed to be in this position. Buffalo has been amazing the past 4 years, from the fans to the community. I wouldn't want to change anything about our team. I've been saying this for a while, but we're headed in the right direction. I've been winning a lot of games lately, and we're going to take it to the next level. So, this is the I can't put into words how happy I am. Not just for um, football's sake, but just my family and wife, and we have a ton of family close to Buffalo. So, uh, thankful that we were able to get something done, and for being and Sean, Frage to trust me enough to give me to give me some extended years. It's a blessing. So open up to you guys.
Hey, Mike, it's John. Congrats, man.
Thank you, John.
How important of a priority for you was it to get this done before the off season really got underway, before camp or any of that stuff, as you were entering your final year?
I just think it was important just because my mentality is more. I was obviously going to keep working out and be in the best shape of my life, but it's just something that was lingering. My agent calling me up and stuff like that. I don't want to have to deal with any of that. So I'm glad that we were able to get something done. So now I can just focus on continuing to try to make this team better. I'm excited for where this team's the direction that we're going.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
Hey, Micah. Sorry. You talk about how you just wanted to get this out of the way so that you can focus on getting this team better. So how does a deal like this, an extension like this, help motivate you for what's to come, especially with the season that your team had this past year?
Yeah, well, I understand. This league, just because you have a good season one year doesn't mean you're gonna do it the next. And I've been in this league long enough to know that. But that Sean have brought into the building, we're going to continue to work. We're going to continue to try to get better, and that's kind of been my mentality this whole time too. Is do what I can to help this football team win ball games. So it's a rewarding feeling knowing that they see me as a key piece in doing that. And I want to finish what was started in Buffalo. I say we as in the guys that came in 2017, Sean and Tre'Davious, Poe, myself, obviously D-Doc and a few other guys, but we just want to finish what we started. I'm glad that I'm able to be a part of that, and I'm just happy for the team. I'm happy, that we keep this thing going.
Thanks, Micah. Congrats.
Thank you.
Hey, Micah, Josh Reed here. Congrats.
Thank you, Josh.
How do you walk the line as a player, wanting to get what you deserve money wise and wanting to end up in a situation where you want to be? And how has that changed as you've kind of gone on in your career?
Well, I think it's safe to say that Buffalo is where I want to be. I would never say otherwise. Buffalo is 100% where I want to be. It's just it's my teammates that I have, coaches, the community. Josh, you know me. I'm from a small town in Ohio, so that kind of has that same type of feel. The organization is on its way up. Obviously, like I said, due to guys like Brandon and Sean bringing in the right guys, but there is a fine line between you wanting to, I guess, get what you deserve and you be in a situation where you're still playing for a team that you want to play for. And I think that obviously we all understood that. My agent understood that. So when he was having conversations back and forth with the front office people that Micah wants to be here, and to me myself, I'm not one of those guys that is going to go out in the media, ask for more money, all that type of stuff. No, I just want to be a part of this organization. It's an honor to be a part of this organization. I'm part of Bills Mafia, and I'm glad, like I said, we can get something done.
Appreciate it, Micah. Have a good offseason.
Oh, you too, Josh. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, Micah, congratulations. I was wondering if you could expand upon something that you just kind of said a minute ago. You said that, you take it seriously, that you were one of the people who kind of was with this new wave in 2017 with Dawkins, with Poyer, with Sean. And I was wondering just if you could kind of further expand on what that means to you, because I know when we've talked to you and Trey and all these guys, it's something that you kind of all bring up often.
Yeah, because it's the truth. It's the truth that, we felt like when we got there in 17, the organization obviously wasn't where we wanted it to be. And, I thought the last couple of years we were able to turn the thing around. And I would have had, big empty pit in my stomach if I would have ended up somewhere else. And, because this team is headed in the right direction. This organization is headed in the right direction. It's I'm not making any guarantees about Super Bowl wins or whatnot, but, our eyes are focused on that right now. And so to be a part of that and have the opportunity to be on the journey with this football team and try to make it, to the ultimate goals. Uh, like I said, it's an honor to be a part of it. And I can't thank my teammates, coaches, family enough just to, help me get to where I am today.
Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Micah Hyde, Mookie Harkins, 104 Sports 1080, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, Moo.
All right, now, man. You was the first piece, 4 years ago, man. You was the first piece to Coach McDermott's puzzle. And how easy was it for you to buy into this extension? And, after, 30 days away of playing your last game, what did you process from that? And what would you do to redevelop your mindset going into next season?
Well, it's obviously losing and not winning a Super Bowl is difficult, especially when you get so close and that you have the team to do it, the guys in the locker room to do it. It's tough. But at the end of the day, as a competitor, you gotta go back to the lab. You gotta figure out what you can do better to help the football team, and that's kind of how I've been the last couple of months, just kind of dissecting the season. Reflecting on it a little bit and understanding what I could have did better to help the football team. And I think that's what it comes down to. Every guy in the locker room trying to get better. And I think that if we continue to do that, the team will get better. And then we'll be in the position to win the Super Bowl. So,
hey, man, wish you nothing but the best. Have a great, healthy offseason, man, and see you soon.
Thank you, Move. We'll see you soon, man.
Hey, Micah, congrats, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
You're the best person to ask this because, like Mookie mentioned, I mean, you go all the way back to the start of this build. And I'm curious, like, when you were picking Buffalo and you were going through that free agent process, did you envision what it would become? And what are those conversations like, not only this offseason, but the past couple with prospective free agents, guys around the league that, that kind of idea of Buffalo has changed?
I'm glad you asked that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 100%. Well, it's funny because since I've been there the last 4 years, when I hit free agency back in 2017, that I wasn't somebody that everybody was chasing after and wanted, as a top guy and all that type of stuff. So when I was getting the love from Buffalo, I was like, cool. But I remember having a conversation with my agent before that and saying, like, look, man, I grew up in cold Ohio. I went to Iowa. I was in Green Bay. Like, come on, man. Like, let's go to a warm city and maybe like not Buffalo. Well, then obviously I ended up in Buffalo. So yeah, I kind of had that same mindset heading into free agency, like of what Buffalo was and all that. But now I wouldn't change it for the world. It's one of the best places to play. The fans are amazing. We live in Orchard Park where it's like a family. We love our neighbors. Our neighbors take care of us. I can call them up right now and see if they want to hang out and they'd be down to. It's just that type of atmosphere there. It's all about family. But at the same time, it throughout the last couple of years, when I would talk to some free agent guys that I know that I'm close with, we'd have conversations and, they're going on visits. And I'd be, hey, man, come to Buffalo. And they're like, I'm cool. I'm going to go somewhere else. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, I bet you they're pretty pissed off they didn't take those visits to Buffalo because now they're probably sitting on a trash team or sitting on the couch somewhere else because they didn't come to Buffalo. So that's kind of my vent. As you can tell, I'm a little mad about, kind of being turned down a few times of guys kind of just throwing us under the rug. But at the end of the day, we're trying to win ball games. And if you don't want to be in Buffalo, don't come.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Damn, man, you got me worked up. I'm over here
Sorry
like,
about
happy,
that.
and now I'm all, you brought out the competitor in me. Dang. Yeah, man, it's
I
just
like it. I like
it's
it.
just a lot of it's just a lot of guys that think you know, Buffalo's the old Buffalo, not winning and all that. It's disrespect because the city is an amazing city. The team, the organization is amazing, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Like if I'm able to finish my career in Buffalo, that's the ultimate plan.
Thanks, man. Enjoy your off season.
What's up,
Thank
Micah?
you.
Congrats, man. You taking any of those phone calls now for those guys that are on those trash teams, those non-competing teams? You gonna answer your phone?
You know, if they want to give me a call, if they want to, slide in my DMs, ask me questions about Buffalo, I'm all for it because at the end of the day, we want to win Super Bowls, and if the guys want to be a part of it, then we love for them to. But yeah, I'm taking those phone calls, and they know what type of direction Buffalo's headed.
But what I wanted to ask too was the last time around, your last contract year with Green Bay, obviously you didn't get what you felt like the respect that you deserved. Matter of fact, you were told pretty early on that they weren't going to bring you back. How does that feel? I'm curious, for the first time, an organization that you've played with telling you before your contract is done, yes, we want you here. We want you to stay in town.
Yeah, I mean, Marcel, that's an amazing question, just because it's I can't even put into words what it means to be somewhere for 4 years and to tell them, we want you back for some more years is a blessing, and it's an amazing situation to be in. Like you talked about Green Bay, it's kind of, you know me. I mean, we have conversations all the time. I put my heart and soul into this football stuff and trying to make my team better and all that. And then, after the 4 years I was in Green Bay, they said, just go ahead and walk. We're not going to offer you anything. So it kind of left a scar, man. I'm not going to lie. But I think it was a pivotal point in my career to where I really looked at myself in the mirror and said, we gotta really, change this thing and get better. And I think with the opportunity I got in Buffalo, it just came hand in hand with the opportunity that Sean gave me and Brandon has, continued to give me now. I'm gonna make the most of it, and I'll tell them like they're sitting in front of me. I'm gonna be one of the most hardest working guys on the team, trying to make this team better.
Appreciate it, man. Congrats once again, man.
Thank you, Marcel.
Hey, Micah, congratulations on the deal.
Thank you.
You mentioned that Green Bay situation left a little bit of a scar. I'm curious if at any point, in the last 12 months or so, or, maybe 8 months, you were worried about whether this would get done because, Dion, Trey, other guys, Jordan got an extension. Was there any part of you that wondered, and how did it kind of develop to get to this point where it's locked in?
Well, I think I did get a scar from Green Bay in that situation, but at the end of the day, I think I learned a lot about the business of the NFL, and I learned how the NFL works, and guys getting paid this and that, and obviously, I'm not 25 years old, coming off, 2 Super Bowl rings. I'm not breaking the bank, so I understand how my contract's a little bit different from a guy like D-Doc or Tre'Davious, those type of guys that are, getting a lot of money. But I just going into this whole process, I wanted it to be over because I didn't want it to hijack my mindset. I wanted to be able to focus on the things that I could. I'm sorry, I'm getting a phone call right now. Focus on the things that I could and just try to help this football team win. How
much do you feel like you have left? I know you're still pretty young. Have you thought that far ahead? Like, how much do you feel like you got left in the tank?
When I went to Buffalo in 2017, I didn't feel this good. I feel amazing right now. I feel like throughout the years, I take care of my body better. As you get older, you understand what you can and can't do. As a defensive back group, we always talk about who's the fastest in the DB room and all that type of stuff. And I may not be the fastest, but you can check my game day GPS and you can tell that I still got a little bit left in the tank. So we'll see where this thing goes. I feel great right now, and I'm excited to get to work again.
Thanks, Micah.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Micah, it's Sal. How are you, buddy?
Sal, my man. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Because you did this on a Friday late, I had to adjust my schedule, go on the radio. So I just got in and had to talk about you. So I have no idea what's been asked and what hasn't. So if I ask a question that's already been asked, I apologize.
No
But
worries.
I first want to say, like, congratulations to you. Obviously, I hope this also means maybe a couple more years of the softball game. Obviously, that's really fun. We can do that. I know you've been involved doing some stuff with the Boys and Girls Club and things like that. Just lots of different things. And that's what I want to ask you about is the community of Buffalo and how much you've been a part of this community, how much you're looking forward to, because of an extension, being able to maintain those relationships you have in the community.
Well, that's always been something that I took pride in. With the Magic View Foundation and doing what we could do in the city of Buffalo and just, my hometown and some other states that we, do stuff in. It's just, that's always been, the foundation of me is giving back to kids and that type of stuff. So to have the relationships continue on, like you mentioned with the softball game, the Kicks for Kids, the back to school drive, all that type of stuff. It's just a blessing. It's an honor to be able to continue this stuff. And, we're trying to do bigger and better things all the time. And this is another, I'm sorry, I'm getting another phone call. This is another opportunity for us to leave a stamp on Buffalo.
How's the baby and the family? Everybody good?
Everybody's doing great, man.
All right.
Doing great, getting big, fast, 6
I know.
teeth,
I
and
know.
he's using them too.
There you go.
Don't get close to him and hold him. He's gonna bite you.
All right, man. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.